how to practice the presence of God. This video, I'm going to walk you through just a guided, simple practice that I do and that I do with my clients in session. And what I refer to as home base. You return to home base when you get confused, overwhelmed, you don't know what to think, you don't know what to visualize, you don't know what to ask for when you're manifesting anything, money, love, health, success, all of it. This video is a practice and it brings you back to the foundation of it all so that you don't get lost, because the truth is simple when you come home. Welcome, my name is Rose. Welcome to The Rosey Life, where we help you free your mind and follow your heart so you live a life that you love. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, or you would like to join the Rosey Life course and community where I show up live and answer questions weekly, and there's 12 lessons in there for you to start going from the external focus, external control, to internal power, where all your power lies and all change happens from within. Then you can join the Rosey Life course and community, or not, or you can just watch the videos. So thank you guys for subscribing to the Rosey Life, and thank you for liking the videos, and thank you for being here. I truly appreciate your love and support, and I love watching the channel continuously grow. Okay, so practicing the presence of God. So many of you have asked me what it means to go within, what it means to be I am, that you're asking for steps and methods and how do I align with I am. So many questions come in this in the comments or with my sessions or in the Rosey Life course and community. And I wanted to make a video just dedicated to this. And the first thing I want to say is you do not have to do any meditation. You don't have to practice any technique. You don't have to do anything to be I am or to align with I am, because you are I am. I want to make that super clear. You already are one with God. You are in God. You are in God's mind. You're in the one and only divine, powerful, eternal now. You are there already. And what we're doing as we're coming into remembering who we are through manifesting information, through manifesting money or health or wealth or love or anything, we are remembering that we already have everything within us, and that is what we are actually choosing from and then revealing itself to us in our life. That is manifesting what you hear. So, however, what I notice, and even as I have evolved over as a person, as a coach, I have evolved over time, and thinking that things were outside of me, that I had to draw them to me, and that I had to track them to me, or that I had to somehow align energetically to it, that still was showing me that everything was outside of me. And that's why it felt hard and efforting, and that's where I see a lot of people are still. So instead, as I have increased and leveled up my awareness of being, that I am one with a Father, that I am is actually the only assumption, affirmation, or technique, if you want to call it a technique. I am is it. And that is who you are. You are I am. You are the awareness of being anything that you want, anything that you choose. So I wanted to make this video to help you practice that presence of God, or I am. And I've been doing this quite a bit with my one-on-one clients, and they really have major shifts when I have practiced this with them, and they're able to see things turn around pretty quickly for them. But in the most important way is understanding that nothing's outside of me, that it's all within me. Because if you use this just as a technique to get something, you're missing the point. Because everything is within you. Practicing the presence of God is a reminder that everything is already within you, and that you are it, and that you are that awareness. And what are you aware of? Whatever it is that you decide to be aware of, and in other words, what you choose or what you assume to be, that is what you experience in your life, and you are experiencing it now in your life. So if you are not driving and you're not operating heavy machinery, maybe save this for later. But if you are able to just sit with this, and you don't have to close your eyes, you don't have to open your eyes, you don't have to do anything. You know, I actually prefer you keep your eyes open. And but if you want to close your eyes, you can, but you'll see what I mean. And this is not a formal guided, I'm not some meditation guru, okay? I don't have any spa music going on here, and I'm not claiming myself to be like, oh my God, everything has to be quiet in the background. So if you hear a sign, sorry, I live in Chicago, get over it. If you hear noises, sorry, it is what it is. Get over it, right? It just is what it is. So here's what I want you to do. First of all, I want you just to silence the mind just by taking a couple of breaths, okay? Just like breathe in with me. So you see, and take another one. This is just to bring our attention to here and now. Okay, no big deal, easy, right? Now I want you to look around the room that you're in. Just look around in the room that you're in and just take a look around. Now I want you to become aware of the awareness. What is aware that is looking and peering through your eyes right now and looking at me, looking at the camera, looking at the video or computer you're on, rather, or looking at the room you're in? What is aware of what you're looking at? What is aware? You used to think it was your brain or that it's you just looking, but there's a larger awareness within you that is peering through your eyes, and it's aware. And now you can even look at your body. What is aware of looking at your body? What is aware of the sensation of where you are seated? What is being aware of sounds? What is being aware of smells? What is aware? That awareness is God. That awareness is I am. That awareness is looking through you, as you, with you. You're not doing this alone. That's why it's impossible. You're never alone. That awareness of being is God. And I love Neville said that actually. And awareness is looking through you, as you, with you, with this 3D physical body that has senses. That awareness of what's peering through your eyes is I am. So since I am is silent, you're going to notice, right? It's present. The awareness is there. It's silent. It doesn't talk. But you do, which is why you are in this physical body with 5 senses. And you are that, let's call you a mouthpiece to that awareness within you. And if you were to put yourself to a side, like your character, like Rose, right? I know how she thinks. I know how she freaks out. I know how she feels. I know what she does and what her body does, all of that, okay? But I'm going to now this is what I want you to do. Put your awareness on that awareness that's here with you now, with us now, peering through your eyes, listening, being aware, and using your ability to speak, because it can't speak, so you do your best. How would that awareness, I am God, how would it describe itself? How does it perceive itself? And you can use any words that come to mind. And if you don't know, just ask. You can close your eyes in that second, and then you can just ask your higher self, how do I perceive myself as God? Not as Rose, not as a 3D you, but as God. How would I describe myself? could be expansive, peaceful, observant, all-knowing, whole, everywhere. Do you see? How does it describe itself? Now that awareness is always with you, in you, as you. And now you, whatever you shine your awareness onto, imagine that's like light, right? That's that living in the end, living in the light. Where are you, what are you aware of? What are you aware of now as a 3D you? What are you aware of being? Are you aware of failure? Are you aware of frustration? Or are you choosing to be aware of success? Are you aware of seeing your desired fulfilled? What are you aware of? And whatever you are aware of, your awareness of being, God, your higher self, is also aware of it with you. You're not being aware of things alone. You are that awareness. So you are aware of everything together. So if you choose to be aware of not having what you want, or things being difficult, or you're looking at challenges, or you're looking at circumstances, or you're looking at the rent's due, it's blah, blah, blah. If you're looking at issues, then that awareness is looking at that with you. If you are aware of success, already having what you want, that awareness is also looking at that with you. And that awareness doesn't care which way you go. Awareness sees everything as the same. It sees you aware of being on ice cream is just as equal and good as you being aware of you having that new car you want. Awareness doesn't see the car and the ice cream any different. It sees them both as equally good, because awareness is love, awareness is good, awareness is God. It only sees everything equally. You, with your 3D, judge one thing being easy or hard, but that awareness is looking with you, is saying, oh, okay, ice cream easy, car difficult, got it. And then you're like, no, ice cream and car is the same. And awareness is, got it, the same. And then awareness is like, ooh, then you get an idea, right? You all of a sudden have a desire. You're just like, ooh, I want a, I'm just going to use an example that I did a short on. Ooh, I want a convertible. And instead of saying, oh, but that's too expensive, it's not practical, blah, 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 I'm like, no, that's what I want. And awareness is like, at first, she was like, oh, okay, no, it's practical, no, it's too hard. And then I caught myself like, no, it's actually easy, and it's going to happen so smoothly and easy. It's just, that's what I want. And then my higher self's like, yeah, it's going to be so easy. It's not going to be natural. It's exactly what we want. And then my higher self begins to work through me as me unfolding my desires. Do you see? So I just wanted you to practice. This video is more about not manifesting techniques and all that, but it's more about you practicing the presence of I am within you, and you kind of getting a sense of what is going within. And that is practicing the presence of God, is like being still, right? Being still and know that I am God. You are not this body. You are not your thoughts, your feelings. You are not the circumstances in your life. You are awareness itself. You're never alone. In your 3D version, your 3D physical you gets to choose what you want to assume that whatever you are, but that awareness within you is always on. It doesn't leave. So you don't have to align to money when you know that you are awareness, that you are that great I am. You don't have to align to love, to relationship, because you're aware of being love already. You don't have to align to health because you are aware of whatever you choose to be aware of, you already are, because it's already within you. That I am is infinite. It's everything you can possibly want, anything you can choose from, all versions and in all time, from past, present, and future, and even centuries ago, right? That I am awareness is everything, and it is you. It is one with you. You are in it, and it is in you. So to look outside is silly, because you are looking as the awareness itself. Because as you scan a room, as you look at your life, you are looking as that awareness. You're not looking for something to come to you, because you're forgetting that you are that awareness that's peering through your eyes. You are observing, you are experiencing awareness. Do you see? So it's always within. Everything out here is the reflection of what you've been aware of being, or what your assumptions are. Your awareness shines on your assumptions of your choice. You choose whatever you assume to be, and that assumption is always going to show you, and you're only going to be privy to be able to see and be aware of what you're assuming that you are. So if you change your assumption on anything, then now your assumptions show you, and you are privy to other things for you to be aware of and for you to perceive. But that awareness is all assumption. It's all things everywhere all at once. And your changing your assumption is just like changing that lens, changing a filter, so that you can be aware of more stuff. And the more that you're aware of the awareness, you realize, like, I'm everything. I'm not just what I see with my eyes. I'm not what I hear with my ears. I'm not just what I'm feeling or thinking or what I'm surrounded by. I am everything. And my assumptions are showing me more or less, or limits or expansion. So I'm going to assume whatever I want to. And the more that you put that awareness within who you really are, that powerful, great I am awareness, you are now exposed to more things. You see more of what you want to see, because now you're just not holding on to one little affirmation to change one little thing or 10 little things. You are now seeing as God. You're looking through the eyes of awareness as God, and you see that everything is possible and that it is all yours. All right, my loves, I hope this video was helpful and that you guys return to it as much as you want. I just wanted to put it on the channel so that anyone that wants to practice the presence of God has like a little idea. Again, this is not required. It's not formal. It's not a guaranteed tool. It's nothing that you have to do. Otherwise, you don't get your stuff. You don't have to perfect this. There's no feelings required here. There's no certain thoughts required here. There's nothing leading up to it. There's nothing after for you to expect anything either. Don't expect anything after. Don't expect anything before or during. Do you see? Because the minute you start doing that, you start creating steps and method and trying to control the presence of God, who is unlimited and unchangeable and shapeless, formless, timeless. It is attached to nothing. And that is what you want to identify more as, because then you see that you are everything. All right, thank you guys so much for liking the video. And again, thank you for being here. I love your support and your comments. And thank you again. As always, you are all so freaking amazing. Can you see it through this video? I want you to sure see how freaking amazing you are. All right, you're so powerful. I will see you soon.